week, but had a kind of emergency reason to get here. So then we drove back on Father's Day, and so we drove under the walkways in the middle of the
Of Oakmont, yeah.
final
The
round.
highway, yeah.
And so my wife says now that she took me to the final round of the U.S. Open for Father's Day. So
Oh, God bless Liz.
yeah,
That's hilarious, man.
yeah.
Well, we'll go ahead and get started here. I got the YouTube stream live. It's 9 o'clock. This is season 4, week 1. Before we get started, a couple of headlines I have to note here. First off, congrats to JJ Spawn. What a Father's Day for that guy. If this isn't the epitome of a dad, the dude was up at 3 a.m. on Sunday morning, went to CVS to get like puke medicine for his daughter who was like throwing her guts out, and then came out and won the US Open. What an incredible story. Great like tournament for this dude. Shot 32 on the back nine, and what a putt to finish it. So congrats to JJ on the US Open. Another sports milestone this week. Arkansas's Gage Wood struck out 19 to complete the first no hitter at the College World Series since 1960, which, as a college baseball player, that's freaking incredible. And then for all you crypto lovers out there, Fartcoin is now live on Coinbase. So go ahead and make your trades. Those are my 3 news updates for the week. But for anybody who's not familiar with how this thing goes, usually once a week we get together and we stream some results here from the week for Dogfight. So welcome to every new player. We had a couple changes for week 1. I have to start by saying thanks for everybody's patience in delaying this a day. Normally we do this on Sunday nights at 9. Because of the new format with paying CTPs for each pod, we had a couple of data feed mishaps. So we had to postpone for one day to get this going here. But typically we start with our skill prizes. So we'll start with our CTPs, our closest to pins. And this season we're doing it by pod. And then we'll move to top dog for the week. And for the season, we'll give some updates. And then we'll go to everybody's favorite, the Wheel of Death. So starting with closest to pins for pod 1. We've got on pod 1 for hole 5, we had Big Dog with first place. And I got to zoom in here because my eyes suck. 7.48 feet. We had John T with 9.11 and Paul G with 14.2. Hole 7, we only had 2 people who reached the pin on this one, and that was Raging Caucasian at 16.82 feet and Paul G with 36.99 feet. Hole 13, we had Paul G at 12.84, we had The Bell at 16.66, and Raging Caucasian at 50.03. Hole 16, we had Jonty at 9.66 and Raging Caucasian with 17.52 feet. Pod 2, we had Babel's Golf at 9.57. We had Potsy at 11.66 and R. Hunley at 14.45. Hole 7, we had CK at 10.12, Babel's at 10.77, and Potsy at 23.78. Hole 13, we had Babel's at 14.9, J. Neebs at 22.08, and R. Hunley at 22.28. Hole 16, Babel's, who apparently is cleaning up here, at 3.67 feet, R. Hunley at 12.77, and CK Designs at 17.34.
He was a half a foot away from sweeping it.
It's insane. All right, give me 1 second. I got some dogs barking at the door. I will be back in 30 seconds. Come on, asshole. All right, you're in. And we're back. For those who don't know, I got 5 dogs. I just let them out before I went live here. So, pod 3, we got, what's the results here? Hole 5, we had Alan Meyer with 2.76 feet, nearly Ace that one. Go Gators at 4.09, Sully at 10.36. Hole 7, we had Golf Wonder, followed by Go Gators, followed by Sully. Hole 13, we had Blaze, Bardock, and Allen. And hole 16, we had Blaze, Golf Wonder, and Sully. So those are your CTP results for week 1. We'll move on to Top Dog. This is an easy one for this week. And we have in Group 1 or Pod 1, we have Jonty and Cato with 6, Paul G with 4, along with Raging Caucasian also having 4. Pod 2, Tofty at 12, Babel's Golf with 5, and R. Hunley also with 5. And in Pod 3, we have Bordock with 12, Blaze with 8, and Sully with 7. So we will move on and move to everyone's favorite, the Wheel of Death. And I think I got this set up right. And so the way this works, we spin it up, we pick teams. We had one DNP this week, and so we pair the 2 low scores with the DNP, and everybody else competes. This should move along fairly quickly, and it looks like perhaps my Discord has disconnected, so give me 1 second, and I'm going to restart that. We've been having some issues with internet connectivity here. Verizon's been a pain in the ass. It's checking for updates for like an hour here. Looks like the stream is maybe still going, although I can't tell. No, looks like it's out. Looks like we're out. Do we have internet? I can see that there's no audio going, so nothing is capturing on my mic. Oh, this is awesome. Hey, Randy, you still there?
I am. It dropped off. It kind of got froze on the closest to the pin, and so I dropped off and rejoined.
Yeah, it looks like my internet's down, which is so convenient at the moment. So I just popped on my phone here, but I don't see that my OBS is streaming right now. So fantastic. I'm just gonna switch over to my Yeah, hang tight, Doc. Give me a second here. Okay, failed to enable hotspot.